Alright, so in this video we're going to look into Aries, Sun, Moon and as well Rising. Weekly General Tarot reading January 25th to January 31st, 2021. And we are jumping right into it, guys. Just if you are interested into a personal read with me or into learning tarot with my tarot classes, you can check all that into my website, which you're going to find into the description down below. So with that being said, let's move to the reading straight away. And the first card for Aries in terms of this week, that is going to be the Knight of Cups. Moving next, we do have the Empress, followed by the Fool. And then the fourth card we do have, that is to be the Temperance. And the last one of the week, that will be the five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So these are the five cards we have, okay? And it's quite of a interesting read. So with the Knights of Cups, it seems that the week kind of like starts with the interaction in between you and specific individual here. Knights of Cups, that could be someone that just appeared in your life, you know, you just recently met, or it could be someone that you do already know. The thing with the Knights of Cups, it is that these people, they are really emotionally attached and connected with the things they do. And in this particular week, that will be with you. And let's say your agenda or your wish, your desire. The thing with the Knights of Cups, it is that they always follow the... excuse me. So they always follow the dreams of their heart, or in other words, what makes them happy, right? And for some reason, either you are going to be the thing that makes them happy, or something you do is going to be the thing that makes them happy. And that being said, we can look here into some kind of a collaboration in between you and the Knights of Cups, maybe a relationship as well that could develop. As I said, they are emotionally attached. The other thing about the Knights of Cups, or the other two things about the Knights of Cups, it is that first, they do not, that individual, they don't rely on chance and luck, meaning that they will do whatever they can in order to develop whatever situation unfolds for you both. And the other thing is that they are a bit ignorant for the circumstances. What I mean is that they like to daydream, and that is especially dangerous if the card does develop in terms of relationship, because they may promise you something which they are very genuine about it, you know, they really mean what they say. Problem is, you know, they have no clue how they are to fulfill it the moment they are saying it to you. And right after that, we do have the Empress. So right after the start of this collaboration, or maybe early stages into relationship and etc., with the Knights of Cups, the Empress here points that things are going to go in a very mature route, okay? You're going to be open toward one another. You're going to take decisions together, if I may say it that way. And the whole collaboration in between you and the Knights of Cups, the whole interaction that is to happen there with the Empress, it will happen secluded from the outside world. What I mean is that there will be no influences from your family, from your friends, from your co-workers, okay, or from your firm as well, depending on how this develops. For example, if that's a business partnership here, there will be no influence from other people or from your firm. If that's about relationship that you are forming here with the Knights of Cups, or it regards to your current relationship that you do have with the Knights of Cups, the Empress here points that there will be no influence from the outer world, and you together are going to decide how to proceed with that relationship forward, or how to solve certain issues that you do have, and etc., etc. With the Empress, the awareness from you both that the unfoldment or the end result, if you will, from the relationship or from the collaboration itself depends only and exclusively from you both, is going to be huge. And for that reason, it will be highly likely that you both are going to restrain yourself from taking other people's advices or look into other collaborations or relationship as an example. And you both are going to make those decisions based on your current circumstances without projecting it on other circumstances that are alien to you. And right after that, we do have the Fool card, and kind of like this mature state leaves the stage. And that is not necessarily bad here with the Fool. The interaction in between you and the Knight of Cups after those heavy choices that you are to make here, decision making. I can't say heavy, but more like a responsible decision making in heavy choices, is going to take on a very carefree look. So you and that person are going to interact with each other with ease, with carefree behavior, spontaneous as well. There will be jokes, in between you two, memes. How can I say, you both are going to scamper around in the relationship. So there will be rather like a funny period that is going to take place in between you two. And right into that particular stage here with the Fool card, some kind of a new suggestion may come up into the on the platter. If I have to give you an example, when we are talking a relationship, you have really good fun, a really good time together, having a fun. That time becomes a muse to you and to that person, Knight of Cups, and suddenly, you know, the idea comes about, hey, why don't we move together, you know, or why don't we just get engaged or have a child, something like this, you know, something that it is at this point a wishful thinking, but definitely can take place in the future. Important thing for that stage, after, you know, those responsible actions are taken and those decisions are made that I spoke beforehand, it will be not to demand way too much, or rather like to be strict with your expectations, meaning that if something does not develop the way you're expecting it, you deny it straight away. Be more open for the new, be more open for the crazy ideas or the crazy suggestions, you know, or in generally be more open to accept an unfoldment that it is not necessarily clear how you're gonna get there. And right after that, Aries, we do have the Temperance. And so once the goal is set about that crazy idea, you know, or suggestion, etc., etc., Temperance here points that there will be a contemplation, if you will, on how to get there. Like I said, when the idea forms, you're not exactly sure how this is gonna take place, but you know that definitely is possible. And right after that, after the goal is set, the contemplation over how this is gonna take place happens here with the Temperance card. Temperance points that you both are going to reach a conclusion over a very balanced approach, over a very balanced path, if you will. A balanced approach to make a business, to make love, to make family, you know, or to make a friendship, whichever situation these cards corresponds to you. And with the Temperance, there will be no extreme or drastic maneuvers. There won't be any, how can I say, unpleasant, and in that case, and in that quantity as well, a pleasant surprises. It's just everything is going to be very, very predictable, and you're just going to find that, I don't know how to say it in English, this way that goes in between the drops, you know, it is like you are moving in a place where there are drops falling down of water, and you are capable to find the way that you are to be dry at the end. There will be no single drop that falls on your clothes or on your attire. Another thing about the Temperance as well, it is that at that stage, you and that person are going to be much more predisposed, if I may say it that way, or we will have a bigger tendency to attend to the chores that this relationship or a partnership does require. And for that reason, the solidarity, the compassion, and as well the tolerance in between you two is going to increase exponentially. At that stage, you don't necessarily have to accept or not have to agree with the opinion or the standpoint or the idea with the other, but you are going to respect it and accept it as well. And that will happen not just only from your side, but from the side of the Knights of Cups as well. And the last card that we do have here, that is to be the Three of Pentacles. And this is how the whole thing wraps up, all right? That is where the wishful thinking we talk about here with the Fool card and the carefree behavior and all that, it kind of wraps up into a cooperation where you both are support to each other. I mean, this Knight of Cups supports you through your development as you do support them through their development as well. And not just only that, but there will be also a very fruitful discussions about the future, about the circumstances that right now are surrounding the situation. There will be also a criticism that is going to be a very constructive criticism, if I may say it that way. I mean, if you are to criticize that Knight of Cups, it's not just only going to be you suck, for example, but it will be like, you know, you're not doing this thing right because this and this and this. That is a constructive criticism. When you do say to somebody, you are not doing it right, or you are wrong, or something like this, and you say why you are wrong or why they are wrong, and after that you are giving them another way of doing it. Because a criticism like you suck in this, that's not a criticism. That's just a stupid thing to say, in my opinion. If you have that opinion of that somebody is doing things wrong, or they say suck into it, then say why and give a give away, or rather like tell them what they need to do in order to improve it, but not like wishful thinking, you know, about something practical that can be done with the resources that person has. Right after that, I mean, we do have a very balanced approach toward the future in that cooperation between you and that Knight of Cups, where you're going to listen to each other, cooperate, and generally you're going to be very reliable, trustworthy to one another, and there will be an amazing support that is going to pretty much stream from one to the other and vice versa. So that being said, Aries, this was your weekly general tarot reading, January 25th to January 31st, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.